Have you ever wondered why some things happen to you or maybe for you? Why every time we do something and when we get setbacks, or why when something happens right and then suddenly we feel emotional? Because you don't know why it happens, or it's because you simply ignore your emotions. So today we're gonna talk about some things that you don't know it happens for a reason and for our benefits. What you're afraid of happening happens all the time. Why? When you're afraid of failing, you fail. And when you are confident, you pass. And when you're overconfident, you still fail in like in a middle thing, okay? Why it happens? Does it happen for a reason? Is it someone taking revenge on us? No. It's because we think about all the time. We think about it all the time simply. When we're taking a test, a exam, anything, or maybe we're have fear of some animals, insects, and we think about it all the time. Oh, it's good if the insect doesn't come into my room, or it's good if I don't fail the exam. What if I'm gonna fail the exam? What if I'm gonna fail this test? Right? We think about it. So when we think about it all the time, it happens. That's how also manifestation work. It said you think about it all the time and it works. We visualize it, it works. So when we visualize the negative things, visualize the negative impact it has on us, it's because we think about it all the time. Tell me, you say you will pass but you fail because you were thinking, your subconscious stressed more about what you think more, right? When you think about you're gonna fail, you're gonna fail, and when you think about you're gonna pass, you're gonna pass. That's how it works. Because we think a lot, maybe more than 5,000 thoughts happen in our head, okay? And it totally depends on us what we want to think and what we don't want to indulge in our brain. So when it happens, you can just let it go, neglect it, or don't think about it at all. And when you get the thought, you can just remove it from your mind. You can just say cancel. It shouldn't be on my mind. How can you expect something to happen when you're not doing anything at all? You are just thinking about it and you're not taking any step at all. You want to be a doctor, so for being a doctor you need to study. You need to study medicines, you need to study about it. It's not about the exams, it's about you have the knowledge. Then that's how you become a doctor, right? You cannot just become a doctor by thinking about it if you do not have any information, if you're not getting any knowledge about anything. For example, if you want to be a therapist and you don't know anything about emotions, you don't know anything about psychology, if you don't know anything about yourself, how can you become one when you don't even know that? When we started to see, explore things, explore countries, even from our phone, what do we see mostly in our phone? We see funny stuff, we see movies, we see romantic things, we see horror things. But do we see something valuable? No. But mostly people zoned watch something that is important to them and they get distracted. Today's generation, most of all, get distracted easily because there are a lot of entertaining things and there are only few things in other social media platform that actually talks about valuable things. Go outside, not like from home, no, like not even a walk, like go to another city, go to another country, seriously, for work purpose, for entertainment. There are millions of people you haven't met yet and you think that my life is over. Sometimes we all, like, in a day, months, at year, when we're above 17, 18, at the most stage of the life, we think our life is over. There are a lot of languages we don't know, cultures, exploring. These things makes you actually alive. Studying, gaining knowledge, not even studying, gaining knowledge. I always say to myself, I'm gaining knowledge. When I say I'm studying, I'm learning, it doesn't work. Because my mind hates the word, our mind hates the word learning and studying. I'm gaining knowledge, that works. Shit, that works 100%. Like if I'm learning a new language, I'm gaining knowledge of this new language because it's gonna help me talk to anyone from that country. Explore the things, even if it's Egypt. Like Egypt has a lot of good things. We do think it's gonna work. We do think it's ours. But we never believe in it. And we say our dream is strong, our purpose is strong, but we never try to live in on it. I'm like, I am here. I don't want to be here, but I am here for a reason. My lessons are left, or maybe my time is gonna come right now. Who knows? Obviously, you know, right? Our intuition knows what's gonna happen. So, be in the moment. It's not that simple. It's not that simple to forget about the past and move forward. It's not simple. I have dealt with it. Maybe you have dealt with it. It's not that simple. It's never simple to actually just move on from the past. All the life we had there, all the happy moments, sad moments, it's stored there, here. But how to get out of it? To not think about it. It's impossible to not think about past, but it is possible to move forward. Because a memory can erase. It can erase once you allow yourself to move on from anything, from family, from relationships, from even your past self. That's how you create a new identity, right? We talked about that already. That's how you actually move forward. There's nothing good about past. There are a few things. Maybe you have good relationship, good self with yourself, right? But it's not always working. It not always work that way. When you actually think about I am about to move, I want to be there, I have dreams. How can I be sitting here possibly doing nothing at all? I remember I used to cry about it a lot, that I am here, why am I not there where I want to be? And I still cry about it a few months ago, and then I realized one day something happened, maybe God wants me to finally know it. That when you actually not move, when you actually not move on from the past, when you actually not take actions here, when you not set routine, discipline into your life, how can you be able to live there the life you want to be? And that's the biggest truth I'm telling you today, because it helps me a lot. And I will only tell you the things that help me a lot. And I'm saying from my heart, because I know how it felt to be in the past and move on. It's not easy, but it's not hard too. It can never be hard to move on from the stupid things. I have met stupid people in my life, and I've dealt with them, but it doesn't matter because they all are past. I have friends who were just here to say that my dreams are useless, right? I have to convince them to actually, like I said, oh, I'm gonna buy my phone one day, I'm gonna buy this car. They'd be like, it's impossible, Sargam, you're not even a teenager, you're not even that adult, how can you buy it? How can you become one? There's only one person's ad. So what? One person can be me, one person can be you. What about those actors? What about those singers? Do they never dream about being the one? Do they ever only dream about staying stuck? Tell me, if they never dream about this, how they are on the top level. Even if I look back, I have progressed a lot. And it meant a lot when you actually see you're progressing, and sometimes you break down in it because you know how important are those moments, but still, because those moments are okay, they will always stay there, but new moments is in your hand. It's the steering wheel of your life is in your hand. We can move, we can make new moments, we can make all of them, and we can make better than that. I know you can never get a person like them, but we can get more better than them, right? We can never get a person whom we loved, our first love, whatever we call that, like them, but we can get better than them. They came into our life maybe to teach us a lesson. I got to know who I am because I never know who I am. I never know my choices.